Hello. Oh my God. Who is it? All right, love. We're back, love. Hello, welcome, love. Who do we have here in the garden, love? Hello, loves. Welcome, I am, I love you, and Heather HKL. Welcome, Lynn Champagne, I love you. When are we gonna get married? I don't know. Welcome, Creamy Roll. Love you. Welcome, Miss Eek. Hoopla. Hijinks and hoopla. Seattle Rain. Still want to go to the market with you there. Pick out some beautiful seafood. And some, I don't know, some smoky meats. Smoky meats. Welcome, White Rabbit. You know, down the rabbit hole we go. Welcome, Fiji 98. I also want to go there someday. Instead, I'm stuck eating apples. All I got are apples. That's right. That's right. I got apples, and well, you don't. Well, no, you have apples actually. Most of you probably have apples in your place. That's not amazing, actually. Welcome, CD girl. 5150. Do I have to call a code on you? It sounds really good, Creamy Row. I'd love to do that someday in Seattle, love. We go to the underground, right? And we get shanghaied. And then I end up in a boat somewhere in fucking Sri Lanka working for a slave driver. See how that thing works? We go from eating nice seafood and smoked meats on the grill to me being shanghaied. Yes. I know all about Seattle. You can't fool me. Look it up. It's true. It's true. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick smoke break. Fuck you. Fuck you. We just got here, asshole. Welcome, Satire 747 2797 777. No absurdity without satire. Welcome, Stoner Detectives. I hope we're living up to our namesake tonight. All right. All right. Hey, get the black meteorite out. All right. Spread it really thin on the toast. That comes from Denmark. That's right. We go to Seattle, we get shanghaied underground, and we wake up on a fucking pirate ship somewhere in Sri Lanka. Getting whipped. What is going on? Haunted Underground of Seattle is what I'm talking about. The Haunted Underground. All right. Well, you know, we can't have a live without a ceremony, right? Live ceremony. Light of the candle, my love. Here we go. Is anybody home? I don't know. Is anybody home? Welcome, everybody. Hey, I hope everybody's having a good weekend, you know. Good weekend. Pike Street. See, you guys know more than I do about it. You guys live there. Some of you live there, so I have no idea. I'm secondhand information. Secondhand information here. The tolling of the iron bell, right. It draws the faithful to their knees, right, to hear the softly spoken magic spell. Correct. Does it, Fiji? I thought it did. I'll light your fire, baby. Oh, baby. But then, like, halfway through the fire lighting, you'd be like, what's wrong with you? Why doesn't your machinery work, asshole? Should I get you another White Claw? Jesus. I got toys in the attic, you know. All right, enough. All right. Well, you know what? Before we light the candle and the ceremony begins, we should all take a moment of silence and take a smoke break. And listen, all I know is I want a dividend check. All right, dividend check from Big Oil. That's all I know. That's all I want. A dividend check from Exxon Valdez. $5,000 a month, every month. Thank you very much. I am a U.S. citizen, and I not. Where's my royalty check? Hey, if you're going to take over a country, can I have a royalty out of it? Please, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want a $5,000 royalty check every month from Big Oil. I think that's a little, that's not too much to ask. Just saying. Not too much to ask. We're going to make trillions of dollars, so $5,000 a month is pretty good. Crazy. It's already getting crazy. Hey, I made 4 predictions on the last live, guys. 4 predictions, remember? March to June, there's going to be turmoil, right? August to October, there's going to be another major event that's turmoil. That's 2. We're going to have 4 major deaths this year. 4 is the golden rule. We take a quick break, and then we get on to the prelude. This is the pre-prelude. Pre-prelude. Right. Hey, no sneezing on this one. No sneezing. We ain't sneezing. Oh, that's so good to hear, Master Nature. You're not sneezing anymore. Hey, maybe if you didn't shoot armor all up your fucking nose, you wouldn't sneeze all the time, asshole. Yeah, sorry, guys. That's the new spirit guide, by the way. If you haven't met the new spirit guide, that is the new spirit guide. That's Mama English Stanley. That's Mama English Stanley. Say hello to Mama English Stanley. That's English Stanley's mama. So there you go. That's right, I'm Mama English Stanley, and this fucking prick, he never eats my baked apples. I fucking hate him. I wish he was never born. He'll eat fucking porridge, but every time I make baked apple crisp, he never fucking eats the thing. He throws it at my face, and he says, Mama, you can't cook for shit. So I threw him out of my house in Brighton Beach, and I hope he drowns. I hope he drowns in Brighton Beach. Thanks, Mama English Stanley. Thank you for being here. I don't know where you came from. Well, English Stanley, I guess. Well, you wanted manifestations, you got fucking manifestations. Yeah. try the fish channel down there. It's really horrible. Last time I had fish channel down there, I threw up. Oh yeah, don't have fish channel down there. Alright, good. Alright, here we are, guys. Well, we lighting the candle up. Welcome, garden. Who did I miss? Dame Deb. Dame Deb. Welcome, Dame Deb. The queen of the bees, of course. Kipper breakfast. I guess so. It sounds really good. Give me blood sausage, baby. Blood sausage. I will take it. And I will eat it. Blood sausage. Yes, indeed. Alright. Well, I was like, well, how am I going to start this one? So I'm like, I had 2 different ideas in mind here. And I'm going to show both of them to you. Because you love it. And I love it. Ready? Ready? Hey. Hey. You ready? Alright, here we are. We are lighting the candle, my love. This candle is, of course, the mushroom candle of love. Alright? Right. No hissing tonight. No hissing. And no sneezing. Just some black meteorite came down from the sky from Denmark, I think. All right. I'm like, it's a black meteorite. And I'm like, no, asshole, it's not. Here we are. I love you. Remember, I love you.
Next week for another episode of Samurai Night Fever.
All right, lovelies. Hope you like that. Oh, you wanted the best, you got the best, love. Didn't I tell you from the very beginning, love? Yes, you do. But then I was like, wait, a second intro? Of course, a second intro. So here it is. Oh, there you are, love. All right, here. Welcome, Dame Sophia, wisdom of love. Welcome, Eliar and Thomas, Sir Thomas Aquinas, the newest knight in the garden round. Welcome. Where have you been? You're a sir now, too, don't you know? I think you've been pontificating by the fireside, smoking a little briar pipe. I think that's what you've been doing, Sir Thomas Aquinas. For fuck's sake, Ellie. For fuck's sake. What the fuck, what? Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Something happened? What happened? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Peyote buttons. Yes, indeed. Different than that, but... if... let me guess, they cut my stream off. They cut my stream? The fuck? Yep. Alright, alright. Excuse me. All right, give me a second now. Yeah, they do that shit. You know, you play music too long, and then they cut your stream off for like a few seconds or some shit. That happens all the time to me. Happens all the time. You just gotta, and they're like, what the fuck are they doing? But and then I have to cut it out. I have to cut it out. And hang on. All right. It's the name of the game. Millionaires, billionaires. All right, we're gonna get on to Act 1. Act 1, if we're still here. Act 1. Act 1. Shenanigans. This case, shenanigans. Pure and simple. Yeah, there once was an oath, pure and easy. But not this case. Actually, now that I think about it, this case was pure and easy, actually. It was. And, well, you guys know this, with a quadruple homicide like this, they're very rare to begin with, as we know, right? In this country, they're pretty rare to begin with. We're not talking a murder, we're talking 4, right? In 1, mass murder. Very rare to begin with in this country. They are extremely rare, actually, if you look at it. So, because they're so extremely rare, right? Usually, there's a lot of mistakes that are made in these types of cases. And there were a lot of mistakes made in this case. A ton of them, right? Not only from the perpetrator's point of view, but also everybody else's point of view. This case was pure and easy. It was. This case was not some fucking choose your own adventure mystery, right? Or some mystery. This case was pure and easy. It was. Yeah. And here's another thing you got to think about before we get on to Act 1, right? Like, well, let's look at it from this angle, right? It's very rare that you're going to have some mysterious quadruple murder case on your hands. That's extremely rare. You know, like so mysterious, you know, that you are left in the dark for like 2 years, right? Or years. That's very rare. Very rare. And the problem, though, as we know with this case, is that there's no evidence against Kohlberger. You know, there really is no hard evidence against this guy. And so, yes, this case is pure and easy, but not because of Kohlberger. Of course not. We know this, right? This is nothing new. This is nothing new. This case is pure and easy. It is. We already have the perpetrators in our hand. It's not hard to figure out. If you follow the evidence, you got your perpetrators. They're right in front of your face. But as you are my garden, you already know this. But it's good to reinforce this point over again and over again to people who are in denial. It's good to do that. We have to reinforce these points. Yeah. Look, Murphy the dog. Look, we could talk about Murphy all day, and we have. right? You're right. Everybody, I am, and everybody else, right? Everybody else who knows about Murphy, he is one of the keys to this case. Absolutely, hands down, no getting around it. Whoever's handling Murphy that night, he is your perpetrator. Perpetrators. They are the people responsible for this murder. These murders. Murphy is always the key. He has always been the key. People have been saying that for how long now, but he has always been the key to this case. There are a couple keys to the kingdom in this case, and Murphy is one of the keys to the kingdom. Who's ever dealing with Murphy that night, he is a part of this crime, or she is a part of this crime. There's no way around it. There is absolutely no way around it. Moscow, Idaho State Police. Your questioning about the dog is pretty pathetic. In fact, it's horrible, horrendous. You didn't spend any amount of time really discussing Murphy the dog and the logistics around how Murphy could just come in and out of the house at will, right? And not go to any other rooms but Kaylee's bedroom. It's absolutely ridiculous. People in denial. People on the other side of the wall. You cannot explain Murphy the dog. You cannot explain him. You can't. You try your little hearts out. But you still can't explain the dog. You know why? Because you don't want to admit that the people who are handling the dog that night, they are your killers. And we're talking about at least 4 of them. 4. People in denial. You cannot explain the dog. You can't. Try it. Titanium, steel, chrome, platinum. Idiots cannot explain Murphy the dog. Murphy the dog is an 8-month-old puppy. Murphy the dog is going to go outside, sure. But all of a sudden, Murphy the dog, being 8 months old, at 4 o'clock in the morning, decides to come back inside the house at some point, not to go to any rooms that have blood in it. The doors are wide open, by the way. Xana's door is open, and Maddie's bedroom door is open, and Kaylee's bedroom door is open. All the doors are open, and this 8-month-old puppy is just going to stroll back inside the fucking patio screen door, through the kitchen, into the ping pong room, right? Not go down to Xana's room, not go in any other room, not go downstairs to where Bethany and Dylan are hiding, supposedly, right? He's not going to go upstairs. He's not going to go to Maddie's room with the door open. Kaylee and Maddie's bodies are on the bed, right? He's not going to go into Maddie's fucking bedroom. Are you out of your mind? That's his owner. That's his mama. You fucking morons. You all disgust me. People in denial. You have titanium in your brains. You're all idiots to me. You can't explain Murphy the dog. You can't. I challenge anybody. I challenge them all. You cannot explain Murphy the dog to me and get away with it. You cannot. You have to explain all this puppy's behavior over an 8.5-hour time period. You can't do it. Moscow couldn't do it. Idaho State Police couldn't do it. They knew all along what happened here, and they spent minimal time questioning Dylan, questioning Bethany, the rest of them, about what they know about Murphy the dog. How is it possible that he can go back inside the house and just sit on Kaylee's bed for 8 hours and not go anywhere else in the house? It's impossible. Try it. I dare you. You wanted the best, you got the best. I am Stanley. Did you forget? I am Stanley. The twink they called me. Remember. People in denial. Challenge me. You cannot explain Murphy the dog. You never will. Because why? Because your little brains don't want to go to what is right here. You know it and I know it. Absolutely. And my garden knows it. Especially. Right? Right. Fuck off and fuck you. People in denial, fuck yourselves. Fuck yourselves. You're idiots to me. All of you. Explain Murphy the dog. Go ahead. Do it. Try it. You're going to fail miserably every time. Because there's only one or two scenarios that would fit Murphy the dog. And they're not good. They're not good scenarios at all. They're bad scenarios. But those are the only scenarios that fit in this case. They're the only ones. Logically, reasonably, and orderly. Remember, that is this channel. Yes, we are hijinks, baby. But we're also reasonable, logical, and orderly. That's why I have the best garden in the universe. Because we can play in any universe, but still, guess what? Our reason, logic, and order still rules everything. Like Jupiter's rings, baby. Like Jupiter's rings. Jupiter's rings rule everything. They rule everything. Actually, including us. Including our country. And including the entire world. Jupiter rings, baby. Yes, I know. Different levels, different layers. Different levels, different layers, love. Remember, what did the high God do? Remember, what did the God on high, most high, right? What did he do? Why was he God? Why was he Jesus Christ? Because Jesus Christ and God, if you believe in these things, they spoke on different levels. That's what that's what makes these things timeless, because they are speaking on a number of different levels. Right? Right. The trick of the tale is you have to be vague enough, but smart enough to speak on these levels. All right. I love you. I love you. Remember that. Because that's the only thing you really can say, though, right? Is that I love you. You can't say much anything else, actually. You really can't. I mean, you can, but it's not going to mean anything, really. Right? If you're at level 22 and I'm at level 5, well, you sitting at level 22, right? You're going to shout down to me from the mountain, I love you, right? What else are you going to say? You're an idiot. Come up to level 22. Well, yes, we could do that too. Yeah, well, we do that, actually. But people in denial, they're like, I can't see level 22. I only see level 5. Right? There is no level 22. You're one of the best. You got the best. Plus, you got an idiot philosopher. Or just the idiot. I think that's Russian. For the idiot. Something like that. Oh, yeah. We're going to move on to Lyndon Beck, Act 1, Lyndon Beck. Lyndon Beck. We're checking two things with Mr. Lyndon Beck, right? We're checking Mouse Mallory's report of his interview from 11/13/2022, Lyndon Beck. But we're also going to watch Lyndon Beck live in his interview on 11/13/2022 with the same Mouse Mallory. We're going to watch these two things and we're going to make a compare and contrast. That's what we're doing. Act 1, Lyndon Beck, Hunter Johnson. One line in the document makes me worry, and then I watch Lyndon Beck's interview live on video, and I'm like, wait a minute, do I have cause to worry about this? And yes, I probably do. So Lyndon Beck, contrast, written word, right? Video. That's what's coming up. And we'll see that. We have to pace ourselves with the black meteorite. There's only so much to go around. You spread thin on toast, right? You light it up. And then all of a sudden, you're having breakfast on top of the Eiffel Tower. And you have no idea how the fuck you got up there. All of a sudden, though, you're at the top of the Eiffel Tower, fucking eating blood sausages and fucking toast and drinking fucking Bellinis for fucking breakfast. That's what happens when you smoke black meteorite. Fuck you! Well, we'll always have Paris. I love you. But you left me at the Eiffel Tower. I was so heartbroken. I almost threw myself off the Eiffel Tower, waning away, waiting for my long-lost groom to show up at the Eiffel Tower. I waited patiently there. I had a bouquet of roses in my hand, and the prick did not show up. I said, bartender, give me a colada and milk. I said, oh my God, ma'am, are you sure? Won't you spill it all over your roses? I said, you fucking prick. I'm going to throw you off the Eiffel Tower and laugh my ass off while you fucking fall. Bartender, give me a colada and milk. All right. And somewhere a black man stormed into the ballroom. His name was Tyrone. Oh, English Stanley, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Mama, English Stanley, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, I'll tell you what. I ain't storming no fucking ballroom with your decrepit English Stanley. I'm gonna, Stanley, actually it's you, Stanley, you're doing this the whole time. Well, I know. There is no dot. There is no dot. All right. But there is. I'm your mother, Stanley. I'm your mother. Oh my fucking God. Here we go again. Oh my fucking... Hey, Gordon, how do you tolerate this shit? Oh my fucking God. Fucking God. Fucking hell. Look, all I'm trying to do is concentrate on my number one Spirit Realm radio station. You know what it is. SSR number one. All right. Don't inject it too much or, well, you're going to come to get it. You're going to get addicted to it. Well, you're going to get addicted to it. Just like you got addicted to my meatloaf when you were 6 years old, Stanley. You fucking... You know what? I'm gonna slap a fucking hole right now. Slapping a fucking hole right on her ass. Okay, but can you use the meatloaf too? Wait, ready? Slap me with that meatloaf, bitch. Oh my God. Where's my English etiquette I don't know? Meatloaf on my house. I guess that would work actually. I want meatloaf on my house. Oh my God. Yeah, well, you throw a dice on hey, he gonna fucking kill you. I don't know. Well, maybe call me later. Call me later. I'm on a live. I'm not. Call me fucking later. God damn. What are you doing? I don't fucking know what's going on here. Hey, welcome back. Lovely. My date canceled for tomorrow, by the way. She canceled on me, and so I'm looking for a date to go to bingo with me. Any takers out there in the garden? All right. Welcome, everybody I missed. Welcome, Super Not. Yes, there is a like button. Thank you very much. That is good to know. What is going on? I can't scroll through the chat. All right. Get on now. Get on, you see. Get on. Get on with the show. The lady's getting tired. Getting tired of waiting. All right, love. All right. Well, we're going to start with this. You ready? Act 1. Welcome, Sir Equinox Bob. Welcome. We got 2 Knights of the Garden around here now. Let's get on, love. I know it's all fun and games until you lose a tooth, right? Right. Welcome to the Electric Church, love. You know where we're at. Yes, you do. But I'm struggling here. Now, I could be real non-PC and piss everybody off. I don't want to do that. Well, maybe. We'll see. But, how do I preference this, though? Yeah, I know. We'll get there. No, we're not going to do that tonight. That's a little mean. But I wanted to do this because then we're going to show you Lyndon Beck, of course. Lyndon Beck.
Since I was getting the crawl, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. Hard luck and trouble is my only friend. Been on my own ever since I was 10. On the bad side. Been down since I began to crawl. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. I can't read on the bad side. Been down.
Yeah, right on there, Albert. Hello, love. Hey, baby. All right. Jesus. Albert fucking King, baby. The real bad side. Yeah. Holy shit. That blows your mind. Blow my mind. Blow my fucking mind out. Damn. You talk about the fucking blues. Holy shit. Right? Imagine seeing that shit live. Holy crap. It blow my mind out. Imagine him being some smoky fucking joint, right? And you're seeing that fucking shit in front of your face. You know, some guy blowing your face off with his fucking blues guitar. Oh my God. You have a couple of whiskeys in you? Holy shit, he'd melt your fucking face off. Melt my face off. You just sit there for hours swooning on the fucking bar stool, right? You're in a smoky fucking haze, and you got Albert King fucking just playing that shit in front of your face. You'd never get off the bar stool. Holy shit. That shit smacks you right in the fucking face, and you're like, I think I'm going to sit here forever, actually. You know? How do you get up from that? I don't know. It's very difficult. It's like the electric cord just shoots straight through your fucking brain. And you're like, I can't leave this spot. Okay. Nope. I think I should sit right here and stay here forever and live in the electric bolt that just hit me straight in the forehead. All right. Yeah. Pretty much I want to live in that electric bolt. Right? Mm-hmm. Why? Because that moment, right, where that lightning bolt hits you straight in the forehead, you know that moment? It's infinite. That's why we want to live in that moment, because it's infinite. It's infinite. Even on your replay of that moment, it's infinite. That's why we want to stay there in the cave, right? Just like Kublai Khan. We want to stay in that cave and never leave. Never leave. Why? Because that cave is infinite. Not only is that cave infinite, you can fill that cave with whatever treasure or trash you deem worthy. That is the beauty of the moment. You can fill that moment with as much treasure or trash as you choose. Right? Infinitely. Yeah. So tomorrow, right, we wake up. And, well, it's not a good start to the morning. So in my moment of recollection, I am going to fill that infinite space with a bunch of trash. Or tomorrow I may wake up feeling pretty good. And I fill that moment, right? That infinite moment with treasure. Yep. I do. Treasure, trash. And then we store up all the treasure and trash. And then what do we have? We have our life. Treasure and trash, infinite moments. We have our life. What is it? It's treasure and trash. Infinite moments, treasure and trash. Right? Our life. Right? Yeah. Right. That's what it is. We fill the holes with whatever we want to fill them with. Right? Treasure and trash. And then we reflect upon these holes. Well, that year sucked, right? Man, when I was dating that asshole, holy shit, man, my life sucked, right? Or, how about this? Well, yeah, I remember I bought, hey, that was the first time I bought a brand new car. That was the first time I did that. Right? Treasure and trash. Boy, I remember that time well. Huh? Those are the good old days. Right? That's how time works, right? That's how time works. We just solve time. There you go, my loves. We just solve time. By the way, hey, you wanted the best, you got the best. We solve time. There you go. That's time. Backwards or forwards, it doesn't matter. Why? Because the constants are going to be treasure or trash. That is time. That is always time, actually. So there you go. We solved time tonight. I thank you very much. I'm going to be here all week. No, we'll be here all week. Fuck you. Fuck you. Look, asshole. You shouldn't even be here for one more fucking day. I mean, you're a fucking retard, actually. Hey, we're not going to use that word, are we? Yeah, we are, actually. Yeah, retard. All right. Well, we've been using it. All right. All right. Hey, we solved time tonight. That's why I have you, right? The garden, right? If I didn't have the garden, no me. No Lyndon Beck. No Lyndon Beck article. Video. Whatever. Whatever. I love this. This is actually a really cool candle, actually. It's a mushroom candle, right? But it has like canyons in it. Like these are canyons. Like I'm like staring at a mushroom canyon like candle. Like within the mushroom canyon here, there's all these like fucking caves and shit. See, these are caves we're looking at. Caves. Right? These are rock formations. Caves. That's what this is, actually. It's a mushroom candle, right? Hewn out of wood, but we're staring down into a canyon, cacti, maybe around. That's what this is. For real. Let's get on with it. Hey, you wanted the best, you got the best. I'll argue with you every day. Psychic, philosopher, fuck you, artist. You wanted the best, you got the best. Yep. Well, what other world problems should we solve tonight besides time? What? No, and I get some. Supernaut, are you still there, Supernaut? Then I get Supernaut saying, "What about nuclear time? What about nuclear time?" I'm like, nuclear time? What are you talking about? Well, you must be 2 seconds behind me. All right. Well, that's why I can't explain it. Well, you must be 2 seconds behind me then. And I'll say, well, if I'm always 2 seconds behind you, how am I going to know anything? I don't. All right? If you're always 2 seconds ahead of me, well then, well... Well, you could banish me to the nether realm. Like I don't know. Right? You'd win. Now, how about this? You'd win the lottery more than I would. All right? Hey, if you were 2 seconds ahead of me all the time, you'd win on the lottery more than me. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know about time. And odds. Probabilities. We explained 4 things in one night. It's the miracle year, right? Remember the miracle year? Einstein, right? Remember the miracle year? What the fuck was that? The miracle year. I forget what year that was, actually. 1906? Hey, guys, do you remember the miracle year in Jewish science? No, I totally forgot it. Holy fuck. I'm going to hell. I forgot the miracle year. Holy fuck. What was it 00? Was it 00? You fucking pricks. You pushed me to this limit. Holy shit. You mean you forgot the miracle year? Well, was it 0? No, you fucking twerp. It was 1906 when Einstein published his fucking paper. You fucking moron. Oh, well, I thought it was 0 when, Christ walked the earth. Oh, great. We just figured out another world problem. Why, we're fighting with each other constantly. Oh, my God. The world began at 0. All right. The world began in 1906. All right. Man versus science. No. Ghost versus science. Right? Jews versus Christians, right? We just solved the problem there, right? Right, we did. Jews, Christians, right? Jews, Christians. Albert Einstein versus Christ. Walls versus hammers. Walls versus hammers. Knowing, right? Gnosticism, knowing, right? Against everything else. Knowing, right? Gnosticism, right? Gnosticism, right? Right, have you got it yet, Roger? Hey, Roger, have you got it yet? It's about Gnosticism. That's what it is, love. It's knowing, right? Apart from 2 things. That's Gnosticism. Knowledge amongst 2. Knowledge amongst the division. It doesn't matter what side you're on. It doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. Knowing is always going to matter, no matter what. Between good or evil, bad or good, treasure or trash, right? Gnosticism is always going to be the path forward. Always. No matter what. Knowing is always going to be the path forward between duality. Always. That's why we adopted that philosophy called Gnosticism. It's knowing between 2 paths. Duality. Right? That's why we have it. It is the razor, right, amongst 2 halves of a thing. A razor blade. A knife. Right. Something that cleaves. Something that splits in 2. Right. It's called knowledge. Gnosticism. Knowing. Between different things. 2 halves. Right? Right. Doesn't matter what is what. Or a non-knowing. Or a not thing. Right? A no thing. You can mix East and West together if you'd like. We can wix. This baby, I promise, we can wix. And we wix hard here. hard. East, west, it doesn't matter. No thing, it doesn't matter. Knowledge and Gnosticism, it doesn't matter. No thing, no matter, no nothing. The absence of something is a thing, right? Right. We play east, west. It doesn't matter. Yeah? East, west, coast. I don't know. Rivalry. No. Gnosis. Cleaves. Gnosis is the best weapon of mankind. Gnosis. Best weapon you and I could ever have in our life. What you say that is. That is. We just explained a lot tonight, my loves. I hope you understand this. You wanted to be in the church. You're in the electric church, baby. The electric church. Yeah, that's where we are. We're in the electric church. Yep. Everything is electric. See, right. Everything is electric, baby. That's what it is, the electric church. Everything is electric. It is. In some way, shape, or form. It's all electric. Yep. That's where we get spirits from, and that's where we get entities from, and other things. Electricity, baby. That's right. That's the conduit. Tesla knew this. Tesla studied this, right? Amongst others. Tesla. By the way, electricity, death beams, frequencies, how the earth moves. That was Tesla's greatest invention, was he understood how the earth moved. That's his greatest invention to mankind. Anyway, we'll get on to Act 1 pretty soon here. As soon as the meteorite dust kind of falls off my chin, then I call up Sigmund Freud. He's like, I just charged you 5,650 fucking what's the currency? We'll call it pounds, even though we're not in England. Yeah, that many. But Doc, I didn't even do anything. Yeah, but I've been watching you from afar, and man, you're a head case, and I had to charge you from overseas because, well, it was just my call. It was my duty. Yeah, now you owe me 7,750 pounds because I had to talk 5 extra fucking minutes to explain it to you. All right. Where's my check? Swiss francs or something. Francs? Boy, he's on a roll tonight, isn't he? Oh my God. What a fucking asshole. Well, Mrs. English, then here. I'm starting to like you. I'm starting to like you a lot, actually. Hey, come on inside. We'll talk for a little minute. Wait, you gonna make me some gingerbread cookies? Oh, okay. We'll talk outside here. Okay, thank you very much. Come on, gingerbread cookie. Gingerbread. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. No synchronicity. No synchronicity. Cause and effect. No synchronicity. Cause and effect. All right. Hey, see what happens when you get a philosopher as a knight in the garden? Boy, Master Nature, he, I don't know, his brain goes somewhere else. See what happens? As above, so below. All right. You start taking on personality characteristics of your garden. That's how it goes. But we're going to start with this, my loves and loads and lads and dudes. This is what we're starting with. So, what do you have? Well, it starts with Hunter Johnson. Yes, it does. So, we're going to review Hunter here. We got to start with Hunter. We have to. This is Maori Supplements, unredacted. So, right. This is interesting, and we're going to compare this with Mr. Beck. And then we're going to watch Mr. Beck's interview, and we're going to see if things line up or they are not. All right? So, Hunter said around 12 noon on the 13th, right? Dylan called Emily, Hunter's girlfriend. 1200, right? Noon. Hunter said around noon, we're going to go real dicey here, guys. Dicey. We got to slice and dice, right? Hunter said around noon, 13th, Dylan called Emily. Right? Dylan told Emily she thought something was not right in her house. Right? Dylan also told Emily she heard or saw a man in her house the night prior. Dylan locked herself in Bethany's room. Oh, excuse me. So, Dylan asked Emily and Hunter to come over and make sure everything was okay. Right? Because she locked herself in Bethany's room. Does that make sense? Listen, this is 11/13/2022. You're a fucking mouse Maori, okay? Idiot. This is ridiculous. Listen to this shit. I'm sitting there taking your statement, right? Look, I'm sitting there taking your initial statement, right? Okay? Well, that's what we're doing. Guys, we're going to get nitty-gritty here. I'm telling you, real bad, real soon here. But listen, first interview. You got Dylan down at the fucking police station in Moscow. You're Mouse Maori. You have a general understanding of what happened. Yeah, there's a quadruple fucking murder. He knows that much. But listen to this. Okay, you're talking to Hunter. All right. Well, around noon, Dylan called my girlfriend. Dylan called my girlfriend. And she told my girlfriend she thought something was not right in her house. All right. Dylan also told my girlfriend she heard or saw a man in her house the night prior. Dylan asked my girlfriend and me to come over and make sure everything was okay. Because she locked herself in Bethany's room. What? Hunter said, yeah, said I was the first person to get to the residence. I said I entered the code to the front door where the Hobbit resides. Right? And Dylan, right? Right? And Dylan was in the Hobbit's room on the first floor. The Prime and the Hobbit were telling me they did not know what was going on. Okay, all right. And me being the dummy that I am, hang on, blackout. Hang on, wait a minute. You can't go now. I am Hunter Johnson. My name is Hunter Johnson. Right? But wait, there's more. A lot more. All right, like this. I said, look, I went up the stairs and immediately went into Xana's room. Me, all right? I said this was the only room I went into. I said when I approached the door, it was only partially open. I said when I opened it, I saw Xana and Ethan. I said, well, I didn't realize all the blood was dried blood. All right? In the room. Man, I said, look, at first, I thought they had been drunk and left a mess. So I thought they were just drunk and left a mess. Yeah, really weird, eh? Look, I said, right? I stood there for a moment. I didn't realize what I was actually looking at. I said, I keep saying this, Bethany and Dylan, they were uncontrollably crying their eyes out. Right? Man, I told you, right? I told them to get out of the house and call law enforcement. That's what I did. Right? So look, I said, look, I went into the kitchen and I grabbed a knife from the drawer. Right? Then I went into the room and checked the closet. That's what I did. I grabbed a knife from the drawer in the kitchen. And then I went into the room and checked the closet to make sure, right, there wasn't anybody else in the room. Right? That's what I did. But then listen what I did here. Then I checked for a pulse on both Xana and Ethan. Man, I checked their pulse. Yeah? And then, both of the bodies had rigor mortis. Then they were fucking cold. With no breath or pulse. That's what I did. Man, look, I believed the two had been deceased for a while. Man, I said, and listen, I believe I did leave the knife on the folding table in the living room. Look, I told my girlfriend, Josie and Lyndon, no, wait. I told my girlfriend, Josie and Lyndon, I told my girlfriend, Josie and Lyndon, started to enter the house. Right? Right? Weird, huh? Okay. That, to me, that's a little strange. That's all. I'm just saying. And they came up the stairs. Man, I told them to get out of the house. Get out. Get out. I said this was about the time you guys arrived on scene. I said the officer told me, right, to stay where I was, or I'm going to kill you. No, that's not what happened. The officer, Noons, told me to get back and stand there. What? Yeah, well, I thought that was kind of funny, actually. I didn't know if anyone else was upstairs. I didn't go anywhere else in the house. I keep telling him that. And then I said, I had trouble comprehending what I was seeing. Me too. And fucking listening to. Yeah, I don't tone into that at all, actually. Yeah. But look, then I said, I was not at the Sigma Chi party the night before. Man, I said, me and Ethan were texting the night prior on the 12th by phone. Look, I said, Ethan, look, he invited me to come over, but I didn't want to go. I chose not to fucking go. My best friend. I didn't fucking want to go. Weird. Yeah, I know it's weird, but look, I said, I knew Ethan since the fall of 2021, baby. I was in Phi Delta Theta, and Ethan, of course, was a member of Psi Sigma, right? Sigma Chi, right? Right? Well, I indicated Josie and my girlfriend, they were in the same sorority, and they were roommates. I said Lyndon, who was also present, was in the fraternity Delta Theta Delta, or Delta Chi Delta, or whatever. Whatever. And currently dating Josie. What? Good. Lyndon and Josie. Good. Yeah, and I said, me and Lyndon stayed at Josie's apartment with my girlfriend and his girlfriend the night of the 12th. Me, I was, well, me, yeah, the last time last time I was there was on the 12th. Right, the 12th. Look, I indicated, right, I was last there. We were pre-gaming for the Vandals football game. I said, right, when I got to the house, at around 1200 or 1300 hours, 1 p.m., and left at about 2:30 p.m. to go to a different party. I said the last time my girlfriend was at the King Road house was on Friday the 11th. I did not know of anyone who had issues with Ethan or Xana who were dating. No issue. Look, I estimated they were dating probably for about 8 months. Right? I said, right, I knew Xana pretty well through my girlfriend Emily. I said, right, I was not very familiar with Maddie or Kelly. That's a lie, remember? I just lied to you, right? I lied to you throughout this whole thing. I knew Kaylee very well. I was at the house often. I knew Kaylee exceptionally well. Right? Of course. Right. He knows who Kaylee and Maddie are. Absolutely does. There's no way around that. Okay. But I allowed pictures to be taken of my phone of the conversations between me and Ethan. That's it. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Hunter Johnson. That's it. That's it. 11/13/2022. That's it. All right. For Hunter Johnson, the man in the house with the knife. All right. All right? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, there may be another one there about a... No. All right. So then we get to Lyndon Beck. We're going to go through this one as well, and then we're going to watch the video. There's stuff in here that bothers the shit out of me, too. Yeah, Lyndon Beck. Right? Roommate. Lyndon roommate with Hunter Johnson. They are both over at Josie's apartment. Right? Right. Right? But they're roommates. They're visiting their girlfriends, who are also roommates. That's the close of Act 1. We move on to Act 2, my loves. Act 2, my loves, is upon you. Act 2 starts with Lyndon here. Lyndon Beck. We're getting nitpicky tonight, though, love. But that's good. Like a razor blade. Yeah. Like a razor blade, love. That's right. Or like a knife. Or like a cleaver. Something that goes up. Yeah. That's not the contract that I wanted. No, of course not. Get out of here. Get out. You can't sign me for that contract. You can't do it. Look, it's a brand new fucking year. It's a brand new fucking year. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Look, you can't give me that contract. I mean, look, inflation. You gotta give me at least 5% more. Yeah. You fucking pricks up here. Listen, God, it's a cruel fucking business up here. I'll tell you what, they charge 5% on everything. Fucking ridiculous. You fucking asshole. Oh my. Yeah, fuck off. No, fuck. Look, I'm trying to negotiate a new fucking contract. Fuck off. Dottie, where's my fucking cappuccino, you fucking bitch? Oh my fucking God. Guys, he's crazy. Fuck off. Give me my cappuccino. Fuck. Come on. Fuck. Fucking. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Don't say that, Stanley. Be a good boy. That's fucking how it happened.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it to.
You fucking Stanley.
Yeah, well, that's how it happened. Why are you fucking yelling at me?
Stanley. Oh my God. Wait a minute. So you're Stanley. You're telling me, Stanley. You're telling me, right? You're telling me, English Mama Stanley came through and now is a manifestation because you were playing with a yes-no board up in the fucking spirit realm, right?
Well, maybe.
Jesus, Stanley. You cannot be playing with that kind of stuff up there. You open another realm or something. And now you got Mama English Stanley here.
Well, I mean, you started it. I mean, I'm just learning from you, asshole. Well, I don't know what's funny about that. I mean, yeah, I got a spirit board up here, but, well, I mean, what else am I gonna do? Well, you know what's funny about that? I don't understand. I mean, I have all the time in the world up here. I mean, I play with spirit boards all the time, actually. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's one big spirit board up here, actually.
Fuck. Holy shit. All right, fuck off.
Well, you asked.
And now, for something completely different. Oh, God, guys, brace yourselves and brace your eyes.
Hey, ma'am, there's a line back here.
Yeah, we're all waiting. You can't just... Excuse me? I'm already here. I'm not moving. I have places to be.
We're all trying to check out later.
No, you don't tell me what to do. I waited 30 minutes for them to open this lane. I deserve to go first. Do you know how hard...
Yeah, hey, ma'am, there's a line back here.
Yeah, we're all waiting. You can't just... Excuse me? I'm already here. I'm not moving. I have places to be.
We're all trying to check out later.
No, you don't tell me what to do. I waited 30 minutes for them to open this lane. I deserve to go first. Do you know how hard...
All right, well, there's that. Sorry, guys. I had to introduce Act 2 in some fashion. I didn't mean it. I did not. I didn't mean it. Oh, my God, Master. You are stooping to a new low tonight. You called it revolting. Well, they're chuckling their ass off, but they're also revolting. Oh, no, Mrs. John. Why do you do it to me? Mrs. John, I don't get it. You fucking prick. You fucking prick.
Okay. Antibiotic, okay.
Don't do it. Don't give me no butterface shit. I don't want no butterface shit. Watch it again. Here we go. Miss John, why you do it to me? Miss John. Here we go. Butterface in the cup. Butterface in the cup. Butterface back in the cup. Not bad. What the fuck? Oh my God. Take it away from me. Please. Oh fuck, man.
Okay.
What?
Antibiotic, okay.
Yeah. You're a peanut butter fucking cookie. I don't want no cookie like you. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, you get your peanut butter fucking cookie ass out of my fucking face, all right? I don't want your butterface peanut butter cookie in my fucking face, all right? Get the fuck away from me, all right? Hey, look. Tyrone came from 1903 in the Delta, all right? I don't want to see no butterface fucking cookies running around here. You know what? You know why? Because that's the bubonic fucking plague, baby. That's the bubonic fucking plague. fucking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, listen. I think you know what? Oh my God, Master Nature. I think you stooped to a whole new low tonight. And you know what? I think you know what? I think Act Two should I think we should regroup for Act Two. Yeah, and get back on here with some like black meteorite shit. But Master Nature, you have to get your fucking self together here. You have to get your fucking self together here. I can't do it for you. You know that. I can't do it for you. And well, Act Two is probably upon you pretty soon. My loves, and well, wait a minute. But you know what, love? Here, love. I want to just to my God, right? I want to bestow upon you this great knowledge. This is Act 1, all right? Act 2 is upon you very soon. Well, we got to straighten out the black meteorite business first, and, well, we got to get our cut of that, and $5,000 a month sounds pretty good to me. It does. Look, when we solve time and philosophy in one video, well, that's pretty good, I guess. I guess we split off into multiple personalities, and, well, then we look at cards down there. Wait, I have to move the fucking candle. Hang on. Don't burn your hand, asshole. But listen, here's the case. There's the case again. We got the Joker, right? We got Jack, the 4. We got the Queen of Spades, right? And the wild card. Loves. That is the canyon space. That is the case. And so, Act 2 starts in a little bit, love. Act 2, hang on.
That's right, baby. We drop bombs around. That's right, I love you. Hey, you're my gun. That's right, baby, huh? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Act 2, baby. Act 2, baby. That's right, you did. I am Stanley, don't you know?